Welcome to Geek Territory, the show where we show you why the Apple Watch is better than the Gear S2.
Or not. On this week's show, we compare the Apple Watch to the Gear S2, a retro review of E.T. for the Atari 2600, building a 3D printed Game Boy, and more. Now entering Geek Territory. First off, we'll start off by unboxing both watches. We'll start with my Gear S2.
And my Apple Watch.
The Gear S2 is the 4th generation Samsung smartwatch and its first circular watch. Not only that, but it's a tech giant's first Tizen-based wearable and watch to have a revolutionary, pun intended, circular bezel. The Gear S2 is 51.8 by 44 by 13.4 millimeters and weighs 51 grams. It is made of an anodized aluminum and is connected to your smartphone via Bluetooth 4.1. It is IP68 certified, which means that this rugged watch is dustproof and water resistant under 1.5 liters of water for half an hour. The beautiful screen is Samsung's own Super AMOLED tech with 302 pixels per inch. The screen is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 4, and the watch is sustained by a 300 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery, which lasts 1 to 2 days, which I have tested on a single charge. And here we go. There's 2 bucks. Here we go. Okay, so when you take that off, imaginary cut, you're greeted with the amazing, beautiful quality, amazing, beautiful quality, amazing watch. I said that like 3 times. But it's beautiful, you get the point, and it's pretty. Moving on. My terrible packaging, this is not Samsung, just going on record. After you pull that off, you have in here you have your charging cradle, which I do not believe Apple has.
Ours is magnetically charged.
Yeah, so is ours. And look at that, look at that, look at that. It's like, it's
Fits on the
magic.
magnet.
It's beautiful. Not only that, it's a cradle. You know, it's like you don't need the case. It's just there. Moving on, we have our 2 bands. I only have one because I forgot the other one at home. But it comes in this very nice sleeved package on this side. And I'm just gonna put that over here. And then you get your charging cable, which is also just there on top. And then we have our never opened manual, sell this in 20 years for $3,000, and charging port here, which I like the color black. It's just nice. And now we're gonna go on to the Apple unboxing.
The Apple Watch is Apple's first entry into the smartwatch market. It was released in September of 2015 with pricing starting at $350. The Apple Watch comes in 3 main versions: the Apple Watch Sport, the Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch Edition. The Watch and Edition both have capacitive multi-touch force press sapphire crystal displays, and the Sport model comes with the force press ion glass display. The watches have weights ranging from 25 grams to 42 grams and sport a wide variety of band options on all the models. The first thing you'll notice with the Apple Watch is that it comes in a sturdy white box that is very large and heavily built. On the front, you will see a picture of your watch with the band color and the specs of your particular model. Once you open up the box, you will find a smaller plastic box inside. This is where your watch will be. This second plastic box helps to protect the Apple Watch inside of the box and serves as a handy storage case. Inside, it is coated with felt and Apple Watch is engraved. The Apple Watch itself fits into an indent inside of the felt and plastic box and sits around a small felt ring. The Apple Watch is scratch-free and ready to go. Underneath your watch is a packet containing your instruction manuals. No Apple stickers are included in this because it is an accessory for your iPhone. Underneath the instruction manuals are your wall wart for charging, and your magnetic charging cable, which clicks simply onto the back of the watch. While the Apple Watch is only available for users of the iPhone 5 or newer,
the Gear S2 works with both iPhone and Android users. With only a $50 difference in price, the choice of which watch comes down to personal choice.
Now that we've seen the watches, it's time to take a look at E.T.
Oh no. E.T. the Extra Terrestrial was a video game released by Atari in December of 1982 for their Atari 2600 console. Often cited as the worst video game ever made, E.T. was such a financial failure for Atari that the company ended up burying millions of unsold and returned copies of the game at a New Mexico landfill.
And now we play the worst video game ever. If you want to check it out yourself, there's a link in the description to go see the emulator online.
Or if you don't want to check it out, that's a smarter idea. Here we go.
Landing in a purple spacecraft box.
Truly quality.
Now, gotta
of
go
the highest level.
over here.
Teleporting.
Stretching the neck to teleport.
Beautiful thing, falling into holes.
That is the main premise of the game, is to fall in holes and stretch the neck to get out of holes.
The developers of this were... Good
Great.
job. Good job. You guys did a very good job.
This,
I mean, it's being played
it's a little slow.
like 30 years after. I mean, I guess it's okay. Yeah, this is going slow. I think we should speed this up a little bit and go! And back into the terrible world of this game. In the pink purple thing
Landing
box.
craft.
Extending my neck like a giraffe and randomly going across the map. And now we're in the middle of another piece of land.
But
Now there's
Yeah.
the kid at the center and we fell in a hole again. Here we go again. Landing. So terrifying. Perfect landing, I'll say. By the rocket. I mean, it didn't crash on the ground. It didn't fall over. It just stopped. I don't know. It
is
stopped
the
and then it went
premise
back
to
up.
this game.
And we fell in a hole again. We fell in a hole again. We fell in a hole again.
Now it's time to make a 3D printed Game Boy. This project is based off of the Game Boy Nano on Thingiverse. There's a link to the Thingiverse page in the description, where you can find the files to print as well as links to order the parts if you want to build one yourself. For this project, you will need
One cute little Raspberry Pi Zero.
an Adafruit 1.5-inch OLED display,
An equally as cute 1200 milliamp hour battery,
tactile switches,
2 on-off switches,
a 5-way tactile switch,
and a micro SD card.
You'll also need to print the case and buttons for your Game Boy on a 3D printer.
That was part 1 of building a mini cute little 3D printed Game Boy. Stay tuned next week for part 2.
And now it's time to review the products we looked at today on the GeekTerritory Cool Board.
We'll start with the Gear S2.
Here it is. So I think it goes over there.
No. I don't think it does. I think it goes over here, right here. You know.
Well,
Really subs-
how about we bring the Apple Watch in right here, and we bring the Gear S2 over right there.
Well, no, it has to be completely equal, but yeah, compromises are compromises.
Those two are equal.
Equal.
And
again, it's up to personal choice.
lastly, we have one we can agree on a little bit better.
Yes, it should go in
E.T. the
Sub-Zero.
Extra Terrestrial. No.
Yeah,
This one
there you go.
right there. Boom.
I would put it farther back, but it doesn't cause nuclear annihilation. So there you go.
Yes, at least we lived through the experience.
There you go. So that is our rating.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See us next week for a review of the Apple TV.
Yes.